How's it going, everyone? Another knife review for you guys. This is going to be a knife review on my Emerson CQC-13. This is my second Emerson that I ever got. Emerson was a company that I hated in terms of the looks of the knife and, well, not even the looks of the knife. I think it was more the cost ratio to materials that you get, with the standard G10 and 154 cm. I used to hate 154 cm as a blade steel, but my very first Emerson, and I wish I had done a review on this one, because now it's gone and I'll probably never ever get one again. But it was an HD, full titanium, TI frame locked HD 12. And it was an awesome knife. That was my first Emerson that I'd ever gotten, and when I got it, I was like so attracted to Emersons after that, with that huge Bowie knife style, that AK-47 bayonet styling that Ernest Emerson was modeling after, and the fact that he carried that knife a lot. I was man, I really love that knife, but I traded it off for a different knife, and this was a knife that I got later on, off the bay, and got a really great price on it. And after I got it, I was like, wow, this knife is awesome. One of my favorite knives in terms of ergonomics. So anyway, quick comparison versus these other knives that I have. These are the other Emersons that I have right now. I think the other ones I've since traded off or sold. Here you have the mini CQC-15, the regular CQC-15 with the satin finish, and then my CQC-13 with the black. Here's my A100 with also the black plain edge, and then Strider SMF here, and of course my large Sebenza, against which all my knives are compared against. So anyway, let me set these guys aside here. Overall impressions. This particular Emerson CQC-13 is my oldest Emerson. This is a 2008 model. Actually, you know what? I think, yeah, my CQC-15 is also a 2008 model. However, this one, in terms of G10, both of these guys are 2011, and I was saying in my other review of the A100, this is the grippiest G10 Emerson that, I cannot run my thumb up on this G10. That's how grippy it is. And this jimping here is also the best jimping on any Emerson that I've ever had. This A100 is a great knife. And I've also done my review on the CQC-15s. These are great knives. This G10, I can slide my finger on here, no problem. It's also, pretty grippy. This one, as a 2008 model, I believe the G10 is a little bit more slick. It's not very grippy at all. And this one is probably the slickest of them all. Standard Emerson, stuff, 3.8-inch blade, black coated, plain edge, Bowie style blade. You got the titanium locking liner with the stainless steel front liner here. G10 scales. That's Ernest Emerson in a nutshell in terms of his knives. Pretty much everything follows that pattern, or that material pattern, save for his custom stuff. Yeah, even his new Prestige line, that's pretty much the formula that they follow. This knife, I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it was because I missed my CQC-12 so much or whatever, but I loved this knife. This is probably one of the knives that I've used the most in terms of, I'm not a big hard use knife, whatever. Like I don't use them really hard, but breaking down boxes and cutting stuff and stripping down wood and all that kind of stuff. This knife I've used a lot. I've sharpened it a number of times, and It's just so easy to sharpen and polish on my wicked edge. I just kind of go on this side and go, you know, and just really polish this edge up, and then one couple strops on this side, and I'm done. And I think it's at 27 or 30, 30 degrees inclusive, you know, because, you know, as every Emerson is, you know, it's a chisel grind here. Even though it's conventional V grind on this primary bevel here, secondary bevel is always, you know, it's flat here, and it's sharpened right here. And this knife takes an incredible edge. 154 cm again, you know, it's not the best steel out there. Even though, you know, Emerson probably heat treats them the same way, and he knows how to work the steel and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, it doesn't hold the best edge. I mean, that's the truth, but it's super easy to sharpen, especially with the wicked edge. So, yeah, I don't have any issues with it. The best thing about this knife, you know, is I don't know, for some reason it just fits my pocket so well. And you know, everything about Emerson now, in my opinion, is not perfect, but it's really great. The wave feature, the thumb disc, the titanium liner, the tip down or tip up pocket clip, and just this Bowie shaped blade. I really love it. I love the shape of this blade. It's just a really mean looking blade. Ergonomics, that's what it is, you know, of this blade. For my hand, it fits perfectly. My 3 fingers sit right there, and my index finger just sits in this choil perfectly. And if I want to grip it with my thumb, you know, the jimping is functional. It's not the best jimping, but it definitely works. And, you know, this knife is super solid, no blade play whatsoever, and my pinky just sits right here in this back guard, and it doesn't go anywhere. Any kind of puncturing, any kind of stabbing or whatever, it's not going to go anywhere. One of my most secure grips. I think the only one that's as good, as comparable as that one is my CQC-13. Same idea. This little hump here. I don't know how Emerson figures out his grips or what, but the way he molds them and makes these handles, I think it's just wonderful. Reverse grip is super comfortable, and same can be said about the CQC-13. If anything, it's even better. So this grip, I think, you know, some people might see this initially and think, oh, this curvature of that grip is going to be funky or whatever, but once you put your hands in it, holy crap, it's one of the most comfortable blades. I think I had talked about how, you know, the smaller one, maybe it fits the hand a little bit better, but I really like the larger size blades. And you know, just the real estate that you get on these handles is awesome. So out of all the, you know, Emersons, I think on my 15 review, I said I liked the 15 or the Mini 15 the most. I still haven't gotten used to the recurve. I love the shape of it. I love the look of it. But in terms of practicality on like all that kind of stuff, you can't beat like Rambo style like Bowie knife look. So the CQC-13 is, well, I'm not gonna say is my favorite, but it's one of my favorite Emersons out there. So it's between these two guys for sure. I've gotten rid of my 7. I've gotten rid of my Mini A100. Have no interest in really, I don't think any other Emerson unless I had the opportunity to get another CQC-12 or something, or HD-12, but those things are just so expensive. So I don't know, maybe I love this knife because of the price that I got it at, which was a steal. So yeah, CQC-13 is an awesome knife. I would definitely recommend getting this knife if you get a chance to get one. So anyway, that's my thoughts about the Emerson CQC-13. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you guys think about this particular Emerson against all the other ones that you may have collected or used. Yeah, see you guys on the flip side. Bye.